So I played a lot of Dota 2. It's one of my main games. My playtime is 10,000 hours. These are also hours that are not played, but I played around 7,000 games. So I have some knowledge of the game, of course. And there's a regular update, gameplay patch 7.35D. Over the last year, we have taken a number of visible actions. That's true because I believe previous year or half year ago, they blocked or banned 40,000 accounts against usual third-party cheats. They did that. At least they said they did that. As we investigated each cheat, we primarily focused on understanding what they are doing and how we can track and stop it. So yeah, Valve, you're great, you're great. But while we are doing that, we are also ask ourselves why some cheaters feel compelled to use these tools in the first place. Yeah, of course, they're noobs and they just want to have a good time and they want to beat the pros or the players that not cheating. That's quite obvious, right? The most common explanation is to get an unfair advantage. Wow, didn't I just said it? Because noobs and children, they want to win and they see they look into the pros. Oh, they are so good, and I want to do the same. And when I was young, I never cheated in online multiplayer games. A lot of people did cheat in Counter Strike and many games. Yeah, they just want to beat and be good and stuff. And mostly it's children, which obviously runs to desires of Dota community and sense of competitiveness and fairness, and it's hard. Even so, sometimes there are still things we can learn and use to improve the Dota experience for everyone. Or at least everyone who hasn't been banned for cheating. Good joke, Valve. Good joke. Pre-game hero bans are an example of this, and many cheats last year focused on gaining an advantage during the 10-second hero ban phase. Yeah, okay, blah 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 blah. Look at some data and ask if we could do better to serve these goals. So yeah, I heard there's some banning phase. I logged in and we will show you a little later what's inside the game, of course. With today's update, we removed the start match. Oh, that's good. That take a lot of time. Oh, that's awesome. They removed start of the match ban phase. That's awesome. And replaced it with ban preference stored with your account. I can say which one heroes I gonna ban. Personally, guys, I like the balance of Fall Dota 2. It's, I wouldn't say perfect, but there's every year a big patch and they monthly balancing this game very well. At least they trying really good to balance. Even better than StarCraft, this game is balanced. While this game is way more enormous with amount of heroes and balancing difficulties than StarCraft 2, this game is more balanced in my opinion, of course. I can say there are only a couple of heroes I personally hate, and not the hero design, but because some people use scripts. So one button on the script and then they have enormous amount of power. They do multiple actions and that are with 3 or maybe 4 heroes very broken. Scripters are weak or very weak, guys. Scripters are very weak. That's my opinion. Scripters, in my opinion, are cheaters. And macro users on their gaming mouse or keyboard, in my opinion, are also cheaters. Play basic Dota, play basic StarCraft, play basic gameplay, guys. Don't be having an unfair advantage. Of course, you can use a functionality in game if it's allowed in the settings, of course. So you have some features inside the game. I like all heroes, that's for sure. I love them all. But there are 4 or 3 heroes I really dislike because of those scripters, guys. Those 4 heroes are already broken because they are very micro intensive. That means micro, for example, in StarCraft and in Dota. Dota, you micro your hero. That's micro, yeah? Micro. And in StarCraft is micro, you micro your massive amount of units. And micro the back forward, the lower health backs, or you blink them forward if you want to attack. But in Dota, it's mostly microing your hero. So these 3 specific are broken with scripters, and that is Invoker, because Invoker can create an enormous amount of abilities and spells, spells. And with those spells, if you combine them well, it's very powerful. It's utterly powerful. And if you use a script, you buff this hard difficulty hero with an easy press button. So you're low Saiyan if you do that. With that easy button, you have enormous amount of power. It's basically cheating. And they should stop scripters in Dota 2. And that's Invoker, Tinker, Argwarden, and maybe, what is it called? That guy with that bear. Lone Druid. Those four, and maybe more, but those four in particular are very broken with scripts because, oh, Meepo, I forgot Meepo. Of course. How can I forget Meepo? Those five are very broken. If you're good at micro, so you're a very controlled precision pro gamer, high precision pro gamer, then those heroes are very strong, but they are difficult. But if you use a script, you use one button or a macro on your mouse, one button to get that unfair advantage. And that's basically cheating in my opinion. And Dota 2 and Valve and Gabe Newell or whatever that guy is called, they should ban every scripter or macro user with one button press have an enormous amount of power. Only gonna ban those heroes. No other heroes, they're all balanced. They're working very hard on the balance in patches. Okay, gameplay patch. Black Kingbar avatar cooldown increased from 90 seconds to 95. Avatar cooldown. What is an avatar cooldown? Just a normal cooldown, right? Oh yeah, cooldown. Okay. Rapier. Bonus damage decrease? What? From 350 to 100? Huh? Dropped on death? But that's so low. Oh, toggle. You need to toggle. No longer provides 25 spell amplification by default. You need to toggle. That's cool. Now can be toggled between two modes. One provides additional 250 damage. Provide additional. So you get 350 basically. Another one provides 25 spell amplification. So yeah, you can toggle additional. That means you get 100 damage at physical at least, and then 25 spell damage. A cooldown of 6 seconds on toggling probably. Woo! I don't know. Excited to this patch. Let's hurry a little bit up because it's a long patch. Iron Skadi, health increased. These are the stats of Iron Skadi. You can pause if you want to see it. Health bonus increased from 250 to 250. Oh, that's great. Skadi is more tanky. That's cool. Mana bonus increased. More mana. Okay, nice. Helm of the Dominator. These are the stats of the Helm of the Dominator. Pause if you want. Dominate. Now grants the caster gold bounty for the dominated creep. That's awesome. Now grants caster. Oh yeah, this is the same with this upgraded version of the Helm of the Dominator. It's called the Helm of the Overlord. And then we have Javelin, Pierce proc, chance decrease. Less proc, chain lightning decrease, less proc on the Maelstrom. It's the same, it's built in the Maelstrom. And then Gleipnir, chain lightning proc. Let me see. Decrease. Chain lightning proc chance. The chance of lightning is proc is chance. Okay, so all lightning proc chances are decreased by 5%. Magic stick energy charge cooldown increased 5 seconds. So it's basically nerfed. So it's nerfed. Yeah. Okay. Manta style mirror image cooldown increased from 30 to 34. That's a good one. Nulf talisman region bonus increased. So more region? What? Wow, Nulf Talisman is buffed. Stats are equal, so you get max bonus stats 3 and at 25 mark 6%, and more regen and double regen at 25 minutes. Oh, that's awesome. Mana regen decreased from Oblivion stuff. Mana regen bonus decreased. Orgat Malevolence is decreased on the mana. Okay. Intelligence bonus decreased. Soul burn mana cost increased. Okay. Bloodthorn intelligence. Soul mana burn cost increased. Okay. Parasama, whatever it's called. Witchblade intelligence has damage per second decrease. Okay. So Witchblade is probably nerfed in the Parasama. Revenant Brooch, Phantom Province can no longer apply critical strikes when enabled. Shadow Walk duration increased. Duration. You can walk longer invisible. Oh, that's cool. And that's the same for Silver Edge. Some stats of Royal Yelly. More increased, basically. Mana increase. Royal Yelly neutral item is buffed. Consume recharges decreased. Grove Bow. That's really important for every range neutral hero. Attack range bonus decrease. So Grove Bow is nerfed. So Grove Bow is less interesting. It's in tier 2. Light Collector. Movement speed bonus decrease from 10 to 5. That's a big nerf. When mana mode, mana regen bonus increased by by 50% from 2. Oh yeah, it's increased if you toggle. Yeah, that's the doubloon. Neutral creep changes. Bonus experience from stacking neutral camps decrease from 30 to 25. So when you're stacking camps, you get a bonus, and it's decreased. So it's nerfed. Gold bounty decreased by 3. Gold bounty decreased by 2 from those neutral. Hero changes. Ancient Cold Feet, mana cost decreased from 125 to 110. Oh yeah, it's basically buffed. Basically, yeah. The mana cost is nerfed, but it's buffed. Before it was 125 for all levels, and now it's basically stepped upwards to the latest level. It's 125. Arc Warden. Level 10 talent decreased from 250 to 200 health. Okay, so Arc Warden health talent on level 10 is a little bit nerfed. That's cool. And level 20 talent magnetic field cooldown reduction decrease. Okay, so that's nerfed too. And then some stats of Battle Rider. Damage per second increased. So more damage with Flame Break. Duration decreased from 5 to 2, 3, 4, 5 per duration. Oh yeah, it's probably nerfed. It's nerfed, and then upwards it's 5 duration. Talent Flaming Lasso cooldown reduction decrease from 10 to 7. Which 15 talent? Oh yeah. So basically nerfed level 15 talents. Beastmaster. I like Beastmaster. Bonus attack speed increased from 10, 20, 30 to 40 to 10, 20. Yeah, slight bonus buff. Basically, for a radius for nearby allies. So buff is buffed. Basic agility increase from Bloodseeker a little bit buffed. Self-healing is now classified as lifesteal and is amplified by lifesteal implication. So it's basically nerfed but get lifesteal but can be buffed by lifesteal implication. So late game, if you purchase those items, you can still buff it with lifesteal amplification. That's nice. Centaur, I like that tank as well. Damage increased on Hoofstomp. Oh, decrease. Oh, it's nerfed. Nerfed on stun damage. Level 10 talent regen is also nerfed. I don't know why. Centaur isn't that great. For health regen, level 10 talent is very weak in my opinion. Cost range increased. Oh yeah, cost range increased. What? This is already a broken ability. Cost range increase. It's more broken. Creep damage multiplier increase. More damage with farming. Wow. This hero is already insane stats. And is even getting more insane. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. Gem. Movement slow decreased. So with that ability, the slow is decreased. So nerf with the slow. Bonus armor decreased. Bonus armor decreased. From 12 to 9. So less bonus armor. Power cogs now 50% of mana burned is added to the damage. Now 50% of mana burned. Yeah, the burned from the cog, I understand, is added to the damage. Oh, that's cool. So it's basically more damage on the power cog. That's cool. Crystal Maiden, Crystal Clone, that's the shard, I believe. Mana cost increased from 50 to 150. Okay, whatever. She has no mana problems anyway. Maybe mana pool problems. But roaming duration increased from 5 to 5.5. Slow duration increased. So better slow basically. Oh, Dragonite. Dragonite. Illusion no longer applied to dragons one-hit effects if they have reverted back to melee form. So if you go Manta, for example, or Illusion Rune. I think if it's that. Corrosion Breath. Debuff duration decreased. I don't play much Dragonite, so I can't really comment on that. Level 15 talent health decreased. So nerfed level 15 talent. Drow should be nerfed. Please, Drow is quite strong nowadays. Cooldown decreased from 24. Cooldown decreased from multi-shot. And 15 talent multi-shot cooldown reduction decreased. Okay. So, yeah. So you can do on level 4 faster multi-shots, but the cooldown reduction on the multi-shot, the talent is nerfed. So basically you can do it more with the multi-shot, and the talent to buff that multi-shot even more is nerfed. Okay. Damage increase, more damage with rolling baller. Base damage charges restore time decrease from 38 to 35. Base charge restore time decrease. So more charges, so it's buff basically. Slow per second decrease with time dilation from 10. Okay, probably more slow dilation. Mana cost increase, so more mana, so he has a little bit more mana problems with his ability. That's good. Talent bullswag cooldown reduction from 2 to 2. Okay. It's nerfed. Nerf talent. Torrent damage knock duration decrease. Okay, nerf talent. Lash Rack level 20 talent pulse damage decreased is also nerfed. The talent level 20, that's good. Flash strike when very tanky, very broken. Lich, frost shield, reskilled from 20, 30, 40, 50 to 12. It's nerfed in the earlies and buffed in the later levels. Chain Frost can now select the Ice Spire as the initial target. Oh, that's cool. So before you couldn't, it could bounce between those Spire and Ice Spire, and now you can initiate the tower. That's really cool. That's good for Lich. Rage movement speed decreased. I like it because they do a lot of Sunshine and Yasha with lifesteal, and then they buffed this. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Aghanim Scepter cast range decreased. Okay. Yeah, Infest can be powerful. So an Aghanim is nerfed, and that's great. Open wounds decrease. That's good. Lifestealer is nerfed. Mars, Arena of Blood. Cooldown increase from 19. Okay, so at the early stages, the first 2 levels is nerfed and then it's equalized. 50 talent got a reduction decrease. Cooldown reduction decrease. So also nerfed. Talent split shot, damage penalty, reduction decrease. Okay, Mirana base movements in decrease. Okay, Mirana slower with movement speed. Naga Siren, level 10 talent. Riptide damage decrease. Okay, Naga is also broken, so that's good. Level 10 talent Heartstopper aura stack duration increased. So longer, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. The range is increased on the Skite range, cast range, on the level 10 talent. On the right side, it's buffed. That's good. Talent Death Pool's health increase. I like that. 15. It's getting better. I like that build, so that's good. Pangolier. I don't know much about Pangolier, but see those stats. Primal Beast. Damage decreased, so it's nerfed. Aghanim Scepter per line decreased. Aghanim Shard no longer increase enemy search range by 200. Aghanim Scepter attack speed decreased from 1 to okay. Sand King damage increased by 6. Wow, base damage. That's very good buff. That's insane buff. Strength gain decrease. Yeah, that's good. If you have more strength, you get more tankier, and now it is nerfed. So tanky wise is nerfed. Farming capabilities in the earlies is buff. Mana cost decreased. So the spell builds will probably be more available nowadays with Shadow Rays. Intelligence and Steel increase from 1. One intelligence basically on the second level. And on the last level. The Snapfire, attack slow, movement slow, and slow duration are now increased. Attack slow, movement slow, slow duration. Oh, that's buffed, right? Projectile speed increase from 1100 to 1200. So the ability Projectile Fire Snap Cookie, the projectile will move faster. Base armor decrease of Sven, so he's less tanky. That's good. I hate Sven. Sticky bombs, cooldown increase. Okay, so you can do less sticky bombs with techies. Melt, bonus damage increase. I'm a Melt player, so that's cool. Okay, so Melt, bonus damage increase. But Melt had armor reduction too, right? Yeah. Okay, reflection damage decrease from 55 decrease. Okay, that's good. I hate Terrorblade anyway. Radius decrease from 500 to 400 for the reflection. So it's nerfed. Terrorblade's nerfed. In my opinion, I'm a Timbersaw lover. I played Timbersaw insanely amount, and it's terrible hero nowadays. So it should be buffed. Let's see the stats. Damage decreased? What? Timber Chain, okay. So his abilities are already weak late game. They nerfed that. I don't get it, Valve. I don't get it. It's maybe strong earlies, but late game you basically do almost 0 damage anymore, and then you're used to Timbersaw. Max tank stacks decreased. Okay, so Timbersaw is nerfed, and definitely Timbersaw is maybe great early, maybe to mid, but late game is terrible. Timbersaw is terrible late game, in my opinion. I played more than, I believe, 600 games with Timbersaw. Tinker base armor decreased by 2. Yes! Tinker! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That's why I ban you. With scripts, you're already broken, and now it's also armor. This should be nerfed, defense maker. Cast range increase. What? Buffed. The ability is broken and he has more cast range with it. No, I don't get it. It was 650 and he gets cast range early stages 50 higher and the latest stage 200 more range. I don't get it, Valve. I don't get it. Tiny tree crab bonus base damage decrease. Okay, so he's nerfed by the farm with his shard, if it's still available. I can't remember. And not play all heroes of Dota. There's no time for that to do that. Aghanim shard max tech bonus decrease, so it's also nerfed. I don't know in the lore much, but slows. Aghanim scepter now increase radius by 100. Increase radius with scepter, no longer slows enemy movement. Okay, it's nerfed and buffed. Atrophic aura, bonus damage per creep increased. Okay, this buff talent 15 AoE replaced with pit mellow slow by 30%. So they changed a little bit to more balance the hero. Yeah, it's a good thing and a bad thing probably. Slow resistance rescaled from yeah, it's lower in the lower stages is nerfed. In the later stages is buffed. Okay, good. Void Spirit damage increased. Oh, okay, yeah, I don't mind. Maybe the damage was not that high. It was more an escape or an initiate tool. And now it has more damage. I think that's fair. I never play Void Spirit, but I think that's fair. And then Weaver, Gemini, attack damage increased. So Gemini is his passive, right? With 2 attacks, yeah. I'm not playing Watch Reaver, but it's increased slightly with 5 damage. Overall, the patch, yeah. It's overall very, very great. The one thing I don't really understand is Timbersaw. Timbersaw is terrible, guys. This game, I had Aghanim, I had Kaya, I was stanky with Regen, I had Lifesteal and Blade Mail, and a buff, and a shard, and I did barely damage. This game hero is not damage source. And then I also did damage on the 15 talent and the second chakram to get more damage. But this hero don't do any damage anymore. Timbersaw is nerfed in this patch, and it already do not that great damage in the end game. Terrible. They need to fix Timbersaw. Remove those stack armor shit. I don't care about that heavy tanky armor. We need more damage with Timbersaw. That's my opinion, guys. And yeah, this was the patch. Yes! I'm excited to play it. We're gonna play it soon. Woohoo! And stay healthy, guys. Eat bananas.